Today I'm sketching in Tayasui Sketches. Hi everyone, Steve Elliott here again. I'm going to do another sketch in Tayasui Sketches. This one's from a photograph from a walk I took a couple of days ago. I'm into this sort of keep fit routine now. I'm trying to turn my body into a temple. And I tell you what, it's not easy, man. I'm struggling with that, but I'm getting lots of ideas for painting while I'm struggling. So that's cool. And another thing I want to say, I want to thank everybody for all the messages that you put in the comments, because I've been struggling the last week. So I've got a few personal problems going off, which is kind of got me down a little bit. And this morning I wasn't feeling it. I thought, I just don't want to do anything today. And I was reading through the comments and responding to them, and it really lifted me up. And at the end of it, I was on it again. I thought, you know what, I'm really going to do this because I'm enjoying it so much, and it's great to get the feedback. So I know I don't get like hundreds and hundreds of messages, which is great because it means I get to reply to everybody's message, which is nice. But the ones I get really do, make me feel good, and they've helped me a lot this last couple of weeks. So keep them coming, because they are really are appreciated, and keeps me motivated. So anyway, this sketch is of a farm. It's a pretty crummy photo, because this was taken quite a distance away, peering through a hedge as I was walking along a country lane, and I sort of zoomed in, and it's all really fuzzy, but I just like the layout of the buildings and the cattle in there. So the only tool I'm going to use for this is the pencil tool, and of course the eraser if I need to make a few alterations and things. And the old drawing for me was just about doing a simple pencil sketch, totally going to resist the temptation to put colour on this one. I just want it to be a tonal sketch, and something very simple. It took me about 20 minutes, I think, which I suppose fairly decent time to spend on a sketch. There's a little bit of cross-hatching in there, a bit of shading for the sides of the buildings, tiny little bit of detail work, not much. Some sort of rough hatching in for the branches on the trees, which I'm sort of working on now. So it's lots of little techniques just chucked in there for a fun little sketch that just sort of keeps your hand in and makes you very visually aware of what's happening around you. I tried to pay attention to the architecture, or the buildings and the positioning of the buildings, and the trees in relationship to those buildings. Not, I wasn't worried about it being 100%, but I did want it to be reasonable. And here you can see I'm now going in with a thicker, blacker line. And, this app's just so cool. To get these thicker lines or darker lines, I just pressed on a little bit harder onto the pad with the stylus, and that got me those darker tones, which sort of made the buildings pop out of the drawing. So it just feels so natural. It really is cool. And the nice thing about drawing digital, you don't get that shine. If you do a drawing with a lead pencil, I don't suppose it is lead, but they call them lead pencils, graphite pencil. If you do a drawing with a graphite pencil, you try and put a dark in, it just goes shiny. But you don't get that with this. This is great. I did have to zoom in on this cow. I thought I couldn't make up my mind if it was a sheep or a dog or a llama or what it was. I don't know. So, you know me, I'm just sort of into roughing in shapes and getting something that approximately looks like what it's supposed to be. And I think that looked okay in the end. I was really pleased with that. And then so I moved on and did a couple of more. I could have gone on and painted, sketched in all of these cows on this photo, but I didn't. I just sort of, because it's all about less is more, isn't it, really? And it's just an interpretation. I just wanted to get the feeling of this farm with the cattle in there. I guess these are a rare breed cattle, you know, I'm suspecting, because they've got a very sort of defined pattern on them, which was a bit unusual. Then I'm just shading in here, look, just putting in a little bit of shading into the foreground, a few little bit of clumps of grass drawn in there, signature on it. That's it. Boom. One sketch. I hope you've enjoyed this one. Quick sketch in Tayasui Sketches. Loving this app. Loving sketching. If you have enjoyed it, big thumbs up as always. Much appreciated. And if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. I have lots of videos like this and I would love to be sharing them with you. So hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Bye.